Hey there! Do you ever wake up with shaky, weak legs that make you dread taking that first step? You're not alone. 80% of people over 50 struggle with this, and it's holding them back from living life fully. But here's the good news. In the next 30 minutes, I'll reveal 10 simple nutrients and habits to transform your legs into strong, steady powerhouses. Imagine walking, dancing, or climbing stairs with confidence. No more fear of falls. Stick with me and let's unlock your unstoppable energy. Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Bennett, a nutrition and senior health expert with over 15 years helping thousands reclaim their mobility and independence. Today, I'm excited to share 10 powerful nutrients and habits to supercharge your leg strength, think stronger muscles, better balance, and no more aches. From vitamins to simple at-home exercises, this video has it all. Hit that subscribe button and join our community for weekly health tips to live your best, most vibrant life. Let's dive in and get those legs unstoppable. Number 1. Vitamin D, the foundation for strong muscles and bones. Hey everyone, let's kick off our journey to stronger legs with the superstar nutrient, vitamin D. This isn't just about sunshine, it's the foundation for powerful muscles and sturdy bones, especially as we age. Why is vitamin D so critical? It fuels your fast-twitch muscle fibers, those quick-response muscles that keep you balanced and prevent falls. Plus, it helps your body absorb calcium to build bones that can withstand life's stumbles. Without enough vitamin D, you're at risk of weak legs, brittle bones, and even osteoporosis. Scary, right? But don't worry, we've got solutions. A 2018 study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that seniors with vitamin D levels below 20 nanograms per milliliter were 50% more likely to fall. That's huge. Low levels lead to muscle weakness, slower reactions, and a higher chance of fractures. Let me share a story. Linda, a 68-year-old from Ohio, used to struggle with frequent stumbles. She felt unsteady and avoided walking in the park. After a blood test showed low vitamin D, her doctor recommended a daily supplement of 1,000 IU. 3 months later, Linda was confidently walking 2 miles a day, feeling stronger than ever. So, how can you boost your vitamin D? First, get some sunshine, 15 to 20 minutes a day, ideally between 9 and 11 a.m. Expose your arms and legs to UV rays that spark vitamin D production. Live in a cloudy area or stay indoors a lot? No problem. Foods like salmon, where a 3-ounce serving gives you about 600 IU, eggs, and fortified milk can help. But here's the truth, food alone often isn't enough, especially for those over 50. That's where supplements come in. Most experts recommend 800 to 2,000 IU daily, but check with your doctor to tailor it to your needs with a simple blood test. Here's a quick comparison. While sunlight and food are great, they typically provide only 10 to 20% of your daily vitamin D needs. Supplements are a game changer for consistency, especially in winter or for those with darker skin, which absorbs less UV. But a word of caution, don't overdo it. Doses above 4,000 IU daily can cause toxicity, leading to nausea or kidney issues, so regular blood tests are key. Start small today, step outside for a morning walk or add a salmon salad to your lunch. Vitamin D is your first step to legs that feel unstoppable. Stay with me as we explore more nutrients to keep you moving with confidence. Number 2. Calcium, strong bones, flexible muscles. Alright, let's move on to our second powerhouse for leg strength, calcium. This nutrient is your secret weapon for building unbreakable bones and keeping your muscles flexible and cramp-free. As we age, our bones naturally lose density, making fractures, especially in the hips or thighs, a real concern. Calcium steps in to fortify your bones, reducing the risk of osteoporosis. But it's not just about bones. Calcium is crucial for muscle contractions, ensuring every step you take is smooth and strong. Without enough, you might face painful cramps or sluggish movements that sap your confidence. According to the National Institutes of Health, adults over 50 need 1,200 milligrams of calcium daily to protect against bone loss. Low calcium levels weaken your muscles, increase fall risks, and make everyday tasks like climbing stairs feel exhausting. Let me tell you about Tom, a 72-year-old from Florida. Tom struggled with nightly leg cramps that disrupted his sleep. After adding Greek yogurt and kale to his diet, plus a calcium supplement, his cramps vanished and he felt steadier on his feet. Stories like Tom's show how small changes can make a huge difference. So, how do you get enough calcium? Aim for 3 servings of calcium-rich foods daily. Think dairy like milk, cheese, or Greek yogurt. A single cup of yogurt packs about 300 milligrams. Not a dairy fan? No worries. Non-dairy options like kale, bok choy, tofu, or fortified almond milk are fantastic. For example, a cup of cooked kale delivers around 100 milligrams of calcium. To boost absorption, pair calcium with vitamin D and magnesium. We'll talk about that soon. A quick tip: avoid taking calcium with coffee or tea as they contain oxalates that can block absorption. Here's a comparison. Calcium from food is generally safer than supplements, as high doses from pills, over 2,000 milligrams daily, can lead to kidney stones or heart issues. If you do supplement, split the dose into two 500 to 600 milligrams servings for better absorption. And here's a game changer: movement. Weight-bearing exercises like walking or light resistance training help direct calcium into your bones, not your arteries. For those with lactose intolerance, try fortified plant-based milks or calcium-rich seeds like chia. 2 tablespoons give you about 180 milligrams. Start today with a calcium-packed smoothie or a handful of almonds. Strong bones and flexible muscles are within your reach, keeping you active and independent. Let's keep building those unstoppable legs with our next nutrient. Number 3. Vitamin B12. Strong nerve signals for powerful legs. Next up on our journey to unstoppable legs is vitamin B12, the unsung hero for keeping your nerves firing and your muscles moving with precision. This vital nutrient ensures your brain's signals reach your leg muscles smoothly, preventing weakness, numbness, or that heavy, unsteady feeling. For those over 50, B12 is critical because it supports nerve health, helping you stay balanced and coordinated to avoid falls. Without enough B12, you might notice tingling in your feet or difficulty walking, symptoms often mistaken for just aging. But trust me, you can fight back. A 2020 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that up to 20% of adults over 60 lack sufficient B12, often due to reduced stomach acid, which hinders absorption. This can lead to serious nerve damage if ignored, impacting your mobility and independence. Let me share Maria's story. At 65, she felt her legs were heavy and tingly, making walks a struggle. A blood test revealed low B12. After starting monthly B12 injections as prescribed by her doctor, Maria's energy returned and she now enjoys daily strolls with confidence. That's the power of B12. So, how do you boost your B12? Animal-based foods are your best bet. Think beef, salmon, eggs, or dairy. A 3-ounce serving of salmon delivers about 4.8 micrograms, nearly double the daily 2.4 micrograms recommendation. For vegetarians or vegans, fortified cereals or plant-based milks are great options, but absorption can be trickier. If you're on medications like metformin for diabetes or acid reducers, your B12 absorption might be lower, so supplements or injections could be a game changer. Aim for 500 to 1,000 micrograms daily in supplement form, or talk to your doctor about injections for faster results. Here's a quick comparison. B12 from animal sources is more bioavailable than from fortified foods, but supplements are a reliable backup, especially for those with absorption issues. A simple blood test can check your levels. Aim for 300 to 900 pg/ml to keep your nerves and legs in top shape. One caution: B12 is generally safe since excess is excreted, but always consult your doctor, especially if you're on medications that might interact. Start today by adding a B12-rich breakfast, maybe eggs or fortified cereal. If you suspect a deficiency, ask for a blood test. Strong legs start with strong nerve signals, and B12 is your key to staying steady and active. Let's keep powering up those legs with our next nutrient. Number 4. Magnesium. Beat cramps and boost muscle endurance. Let's keep those legs unstoppable with our next key nutrient, magnesium. This powerhouse mineral is your go-to for preventing painful leg cramps and boosting muscle endurance, so you can move with ease. Magnesium works behind the scenes to relax your muscles, calm overactive nerves, and even support bone and joint health. It's especially vital for seniors, as it tackles issues like restless leg syndrome and nighttime cramps that disrupt sleep. Low magnesium can leave your legs stiff, tired, and prone to spasms. Nobody wants that. A 2021 study in Nutrients revealed that nearly half of Americans don't get enough magnesium, often due to poor diets or medications like diuretics. This shortage can sap your stamina and increase fall risks. Take James, a 70-year-old from Texas. He was plagued by nightly leg cramps that made rest impossible. After adding pumpkin seeds to his snacks and taking a 400 milligrams magnesium citrate supplement, his cramps vanished and he felt stronger during his daily walks. That's the magic of magnesium. So how do you get more? Start with magnesium-rich foods like spinach, almonds, and black beans. Just 1 ounce of almonds packs about 80 milligrams. Pretty impressive. Aim for 300 to 400 milligrams daily, which you can hit with a mix of foods and, if needed, a supplement. Magnesium citrate or glycinate are great choices, as they're easier on your stomach. Pro tip: take it in the evening to relax muscles and improve sleep. But here's a heads up. Avoid taking magnesium at the same time as high-dose calcium, as they can compete for absorption. Compared to supplements, food-based magnesium is less likely to cause side effects like diarrhea, but supplements are handy if your diet falls short. If you're on medications like diuretics or proton pump inhibitors, talk to your doctor, as these can deplete magnesium. A blood test can confirm your levels. Aim for 1.8 to 2.3 mg/dl for optimal leg health. Kickstart your magnesium boost today with a spinach salad or a handful of nuts. Stronger, cramp-free legs are just a step away, keeping you active and confident. Let's move on to our next nutrient to power up your stride. Number 5. Potassium. Prevent cramps and power up muscle strength. Let's keep those legs strong and steady with our next essential nutrient, potassium. This mighty mineral is your secret weapon against painful muscle cramps and shaky legs, while also boosting muscle strength and endurance. Potassium regulates nerve signals to your muscles, ensuring smooth, controlled movements. It also helps neutralize acids in your body, protecting your bones from weakening. Low potassium can lead to cramps, trembling, or even trouble lifting your feet, increasing fall risks, something we all want to avoid as we age. According to the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research 2019, a potassium-rich diet can reduce osteoporosis risk by 15%. Yet, the USDA says 90% of Americans fall short of the 2,600 to 3,400 milligrams daily recommendation. That's a big gap. Let's look at Susan, a 62-year-old from California. She suffered from frequent leg cramps that made walking uncomfortable. After adding sweet potatoes and bananas to her meals, her cramps disappeared and she felt steadier on her daily hikes. That's the power of potassium in action. So, how do you get enough? Load up on potassium-rich foods like bananas. 1 medium banana gives you about 400 milligrams, sweet potatoes, avocados, spinach, and oranges. A baked sweet potato with the skin can deliver over 500 milligrams. Aim for a variety of these foods to hit your daily target. Supplements might seem tempting, but they're tricky. Too much potassium can cause heart rhythm issues, especially if you're on blood pressure meds or have kidney problems. Always check with your doctor before supplementing. Here's a quick comparison. Potassium from whole foods is safer and more balanced than supplements, which can spike levels too quickly. To maximize benefits, pair potassium with hydration. Think water or coconut water to keep muscle fluids in check. If you're on diuretics, a blood test can ensure your potassium stays in the 3.5 to 5.0 millimoles per liter range. Start today with a potassium-packed snack like a banana or a handful of spinach in your smoothie. Say goodbye to cramps and hello to stronger, more reliable legs. Keep moving forward with confidence, and let's dive into our next nutrient to keep your stride unstoppable. Number 6. Vitamin K. Directing calcium to the right place. Let's keep those legs strong with our next nutrient. Vitamin K, the unsung hero that ensures calcium builds your bones, not your arteries. This powerhouse vitamin activates proteins that guide calcium to your bones, boosting their density and reducing fracture risk. It also fights joint inflammation, easing stiffness and keeping your knees flexible for walking or dancing. Without enough vitamin K, calcium can end up in the wrong places, leading to weaker bones and stiffer joints, something we all want to avoid as we age. A 2020 study in Osteoporosis International showed that higher vitamin K intake cuts fracture risk by 25% in older adults. That's a game changer. Take David, a 67-year-old from Colorado. He struggled with knee pain and stiffness that limited his hikes. After adding kale and fermented foods like natto to his diet, his joint discomfort eased, and he felt steadier on his feet. Vitamin K made all the difference. So, how do you get more vitamin K? There are 2 types. K1, found in leafy greens like kale, spinach, and Brussels sprouts, and K2, in fermented foods like natto or aged cheeses. A cup of cooked spinach gives you about 145 micrograms of K1, while a serving of natto packs a whopping 850 micrograms of K2. Aim for 90 to 120 micrograms daily, and pair these foods with healthy fats like olive oil to boost absorption. K2 is especially effective at directing calcium to bones, so mix it up with both types for maximum benefit. Here's a comparison. K2 stays active in your body longer than K1, making it a star for bone health, but both are essential. Supplements can help if you don't eat enough greens or fermented foods, but caution is key. If you're on blood thinners like warfarin, talk to your doctor, as vitamin K affects clotting. A quick blood test can check your levels if you suspect a deficiency. Start today with a kale smoothie or a side of sautéed spinach. For K2, try a slice of aged cheese or explore natto if you're adventurous. With vitamin K, you're building stronger bones and smoother joints, keeping your legs ready for action. Let's move on to our next nutrient to keep you striding confidently. Number 7. Vitamin B6. Nerve strength and muscle recovery. Let's power up those legs with our next vital nutrient, vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine. This dynamic vitamin is a game changer for keeping your nerves sharp and your muscles ready for action. B6 supports nerve signaling, ensuring your brain and leg muscles communicate flawlessly for steady, confident movements. It also aids muscle repair and reduces inflammation, helping you recover faster from activity. Low B6 can lead to numbness, tingling, or leg fatigue, symptoms that can slow you down. But with B6, you're set for stronger, more resilient legs. A 2017 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that low B6 levels increase muscle inflammation and fatigue in older adults, making daily tasks feel harder. Let's look at Anna, a 60-year-old from New York. Anna felt her legs tire quickly during short walks, leaving her frustrated. After adding tuna and bananas to her diet, plus a 1.7 milligrams B6 supplement, her stamina soared, and she now enjoys longer strolls without discomfort. That's the B6 boost in action. So, how do you get enough B6? Aim for 1.5 to 1.7 milligrams daily, easily achievable with foods like salmon, tuna, bananas, chickpeas, or fortified cereals. A 3-ounce serving of tuna provides about 0.9 milligrams, while a banana adds 0.4 milligrams. These foods are tasty and accessible, making it simple to hit your target. B6 also supports red blood cell production, delivering oxygen to your muscles for better endurance. For those with digestive issues or dietary restrictions, a B6 supplement can help, but stick to recommended doses. Over 100 milligrams daily can cause nerve issues. Here's a comparison. B6 from whole foods is ideal for steady intake, while supplements are great for correcting deficiencies quickly. If you're feeling persistent leg stiffness or slow recovery, a blood test can check your B6 levels. Aim for 20 to 125 mol/L. Certain medications, like antidepressants, may lower B6, so consult your doctor if you're at risk. Kickstart your B6 intake today with a tuna salad or a banana smoothie. Stronger nerves and faster muscle recovery are within reach, keeping your legs ready for life's adventures. Let's move on to our next nutrient to keep your stride unstoppable. Number 8. Protein. Build and maintain strong muscles. Let's keep those legs powerful with a nutrient that's the backbone of muscle strength, protein. As we age, our muscles naturally lose mass, a condition called sarcopenia that can make walking, climbing stairs, or even standing up feel like a chore. Protein provides the amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle tissue, keeping your legs strong and ready for action. It's like the building blocks for a sturdy house. Without enough protein, your muscles weaken, increasing the risk of falls and loss of independence. But with the right intake, you can stay active and confident. A 2022 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that adults over 50 need 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily to maintain muscle mass. For a 150-pound person, that's about 68 to 82 grams, way more than many people get. Let me tell you about Robert, a 69-year-old from Arizona. Robert felt his legs getting weaker, making his daily walks a struggle. After adding 2 eggs for breakfast and grilled chicken to his lunch, hitting 75 grams of protein daily, he noticed stronger legs and could walk further without tiring. That's the protein difference. So, how do you get enough? Aim for protein-rich foods at every meal. Eggs, lean meats like chicken or turkey, fish, Greek yogurt, and beans are fantastic choices. One large egg packs about 6 grams of protein, while a 3-ounce chicken breast delivers 26 grams. For plant-based eaters, lentils, tofu, or chickpeas are great. 1 cup of cooked lentils gives you 18 grams. Spread your intake across 3 meals, 20 to 30 grams per meal, to maximize muscle repair. A quick tip: pair protein with strength exercises, which we'll cover later, to supercharge results. Here's a comparison. Animal-based proteins like eggs or fish are more complete, meaning they provide all essential amino acids, but plant-based options work well if you combine them, like beans with rice. If chewing or digestion is tough, protein shakes can help, but whole foods are best for added nutrients. Be cautious with high-protein diets. If you have kidney issues, check with your doctor. A blood test for albumin levels can gauge if you're getting enough protein. Aim for 3.5 to 5.0 g/dl. Start today with a protein-packed breakfast like Greek yogurt with berries or eggs with whole grain toast. Your muscles will thank you, keeping your legs strong for every step. Let's move to our next tip to keep you unstoppable. Number 9. Hydration. Prevent cramps and sustain energy. Let's keep those legs energized with a simple yet powerful key: hydration. Staying well hydrated prevents muscle cramps, boosts energy, and keeps your legs ready for action. Water balances electrolytes like potassium and magnesium, ensuring your muscles contract and relax smoothly. Dehydration can lead to painful cramps, fatigue, and weak legs, especially for those over 50 who may not feel thirst as strongly. Proper hydration is like fuel for your muscles, helping you walk, climb stairs, or dance without missing a beat. Let's make sure you're powered up. A 2020 study in the Journal of Gerontology found that dehydration increases cramp risk by 20% in older adults. Let's look at Emily, a 64-year-old from Oregon. She struggled with leg cramps during her evening walks. By drinking 2 liters of water daily and adding coconut water for extra electrolytes, her cramps disappeared and she felt more energized. That's the hydration difference. So, how do you stay hydrated? Aim for 1.5 to 2 liters of water daily, about 6 to 8 glasses, depending on your weight and activity level. A 150-pound person needs around 50 to 60 ounces. Sip water throughout the day, not just when you're thirsty. Boost your intake with electrolyte-rich options like coconut water or fruits like watermelon, which also provide potassium. A quick tip: check your urine color. Pale yellow means you're hydrated, while dark yellow signals you need more water. Here's a comparison. Plain water is fantastic, but electrolyte drinks like coconut water are better for active days or if you're prone to cramps. Avoid sugary sports drinks, as they can spike blood sugar. If you're on diuretics or have kidney issues, ask your doctor about balancing water and electrolytes like potassium to avoid imbalances. Start today by keeping a water bottle handy. Add a slice of lemon for flavor if you like. Try a glass of coconut water after a walk to recharge. Proper hydration keeps your legs cramp-free and full of energy, ready for any adventure. Let's move on to our next tip to keep your stride strong. Number 10. Exercise. Boost strength and balance. Let's wrap up our journey to unstoppable legs with the ultimate game changer: exercise. While nutrients fuel your muscles, exercise builds their strength, endurance, and balance, keeping you steady and confident. As we age, regular movement is key to preventing muscle loss, improving coordination, and reducing fall risks. Weight-bearing and balance exercises stimulate your bones and muscles, making your legs ready for anything, whether it's a brisk walk, a dance class, or chasing grandkids. Let's get moving and make those legs powerhouse strong. A 2021 study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity showed that weight-bearing exercises cut fall risk by 40% in older adults. That's huge. Take Janet, a 71-year-old from Michigan. She felt unsteady and avoided stairs due to weak legs. After 6 weeks of simple at-home exercises like squats and heel raises, plus 20-minute daily walks, Janet's strength soared. She now climbs stairs with ease and has even joined a local yoga class. That's the transformative power of exercise. So, how do you start? Focus on 2 types of exercises: strength and balance. For strength, try bodyweight squats. Stand, lower your hips like sitting in a chair, then rise. Aim for 3 sets of 10, 3 times a week. Heel raises are great too. Stand tall, lift your heels, hold for a second, then lower. For balance, practice standing on one leg for 10 to 20 seconds, using a chair for support if needed. Walking is fantastic. 20 to 30 minutes daily boosts leg endurance and bone health. No gym? No problem. These moves can be done at home with zero equipment. Here's a comparison. Home exercises like squats are nearly as effective as gym workouts if done consistently, and they're free. Yoga or Tai Chi classes are excellent for balance, especially if you enjoy group settings. Start slow, 3 to 4 sessions a week, and increase as you gain confidence. If you have joint pain or mobility issues, consider physical therapy or low-impact options like water aerobics. Always check with your doctor before starting, especially if you have health conditions. To track progress, note how many squats you can do or how long you can balance. Pair exercise with the nutrients we've covered, like protein and calcium, to maximize muscle growth. Grab a friend or join a community class for motivation. Today, try 10 squats or a short walk. Your legs will feel the difference. With exercise, you're building strength and balance for a life full of movement. Let's keep those legs unstoppable. Wow, what a journey! We've just explored 10 powerful ways to make your legs stronger and unstoppable. Vitamin D for muscle and bone health, calcium for sturdy bones, B12 for sharp nerve signals, magnesium to banish cramps, potassium for muscle power, vitamin K to guide calcium, B6 for nerve and muscle recovery, protein to build muscle, hydration for energy, and exercise to boost strength and balance. Together, these create a foundation for confident, active living. No more fearing falls or fatigue. Start small, add a salmon dinner, try a few squats, or sip more water today. Your legs will thank you. If this video inspired you, hit that like button and subscribe to join our community for weekly health tips to keep you vibrant. Drop a comment below, tell me which tip you'll try first, or suggest a topic, like a 7-day meal plan for strong legs. Share this with a friend or family member to help them stay active too. Let's keep moving toward a healthier, stronger you. See you in the next video.